Hits by the pound.
Yeah, this is how we do it in the Central Colors, man. We got 40 ounces, Old English, rag tops, 6'4" Impalas, and bikini girls, man. This is how we do it on the West Coast. San Diego, San Francisco, Los Angeles. But don't forget about the Central Cali, man. Please don't forget about the Central Cali. Yeah, get 'em.
It's another sunny day in the state of California. Low rider palm trees and G's that put it on ya. This ain't a negative, we speaking ebonics. Rank talk, candy paint on D's with hydraulics. Baseball hat with the sticker on the brim. Don't let the sun blind your sight, cause things can get grim. But I'm not here to talk about banana clips and guns. We're going back to Cali and we're gonna have some fun. A West Coast domination.
And welcome back to Two-Face Entertainment Podcast. I am your host, Fred Segura, out here in Monterey County, also known to the world as the Salad Bowl, also known as the Salinas Valley. To the people in LA, we are north. To the people in San Francisco, we are south. Right smack in the middle, best of both worlds. Don't forget about the Central Cali. Anyway, folks, first and foremost, my apologies for being away for a while. I've had a persistent cough. I apologize in advance because it does seem to attack me here and there. It's real bad. I've went to the doctor numerous times, took numerous of medication. Nothing seems to work, and you got to just kind of just drag it out, which is not good. Also, my voice seems to be going away, so I'm going to try to make this quick. We're going to try to stay on point with stuff. I hope everybody had a good week and everybody's doing good. As far as everything else, this week was Super Bowl, Valentine's Day, the One Love Bob Marley movie, so on and so forth. Unfortunate turn of events at a shooting, with the in Kansas City Chiefs parade and stuff, which is not cool. But I will say this, this is what we're going to talk about today, is the fan base, which is pretty much, we all tend to want to talk a lot, talk trash, it's, I get it, it's part of the sportsmanship, part of the sports as fans to do that. And it's fine. That's fine, especially now throughout social media, you reach out to a broader fan base and or broader, just reach out to more people. And what happens is people get upset, when they're winning, they like to chastise other fans from other teams and so on and so forth. And that's great. It comes with the territory, right? The unfortunate is that there are a lot of fans, when they lose, they want to pick up their ball and don't want to play anymore and want to walk away. And then they're I'll say it what it is. You're a sore loser. It comes with the territory. You talk trash, expect to get it back when things don't go your way. And that's another thing too, learning how to take a loss. You know what I mean? And I'm speaking in general over all teams. Learning how to take a loss. You take your losses as gracefully as you take your wins. Right? If you don't want people to chastise you on social media or whatever, you know what? Hey, silence is gold, dude. Or female, whatever you are, silence is gold. Right? And again, it goes into the whole thing of people getting upset. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, it was rigged. This game was rigged. We were ripped off. You know what? Check this out. Had your team won, you'd be like, hey, well, W's a W. Hey, man, no excuses. But since it's on the other foot, we're going to run with that. And that's just what happens. What's right is wrong, and what's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. I get it. But when things are in your favor, people tend to look at things with a blind eye. And let's just face it, all teams, all across the board, we've all gotten ripped off by a blind eye from a ref, a bad call, so on and so forth, right? Or no call on just something that happened. We've all gone through that. And when that happens, people, oh, well, you know, hey, whatever. But when it happens to you, you want to switch the whole thing. Now, the other thing about it is when people say, well, you know, I hate that team, man. I hate that team. You know what? Check this out. I personally cannot say I hate any team. I love the sport football. I'm not going to get into statistics and so on and so forth. What I will say is this. Hate is a big word. Dislike, you know, if you dislike a team, you know what, 9 times out of 10, ask yourself this question. Do you dislike the team or the fan base, some of the fan base? I have some great friends on opposite side teams from what I prefer, right? And they're very, very good people, very good friends. Excuse me, very good friends. I'm sorry, I'm a little congested. Very good friends, and I could talk to. I called a couple of them, and I was like, "Hey, man, look, like this and this, and you know, we talked about different stuff." And at the end of the day, it's a respectful conversation, and we come to an agreement that you know, things are what they are, right? But we also discussed that what makes things bad is some of the fans that just make it bad for everybody else. And sometimes, this is just me, now I'm speaking for myself, this is just me, I tend to believe that there are times that maybe things happen that way because a lot of the fans give that bad juju to whatever team's going to go into a Super Bowl or into whatever, right? Being you know, being extra about it, doing a little too much. I understand. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy that wants to fly around with a bunch of flags and waving a jersey out of my window or waving a hat out of the window. It's like, hey, dude, look, you have flags. You have flags. I get it. You know, it's whatever. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not the, hey, look at me kind of stuff, you know, in anything, really. It is what it is. But the reality is, man, that a lot of people that talk a lot of trash, sometimes they turn and hide. And then you got the people that come in and be like, oh, well, I'm still here, you know. Okay, that's fine. But then I noticed one thing on social media. For like a whole week or 2 weeks, they keep bringing it up. You know, putting up memes, putting up stuff that, you know. And I get it. You're hurt. You know, you're hurt. You know, but your pride is more hurt than anything because perhaps, and not everybody, my best to everybody, guys, not everybody, but if it's you, you know who you are. You're not as hurt as you're hurt for a few reasons. For one is your team lost. Second of all, you're more hurt because now you can't talk trash. And now you got to take it, and you don't want to take it. So therefore, again, I go back to, hey, silence is gold. Now, the other thing is, too, guys, is that if people go into something, go into a game, right? And we're talking sports, we're talking football here, right? And oh yeah, we got this. We're gonna do it. You know, okay, cool. It's one thing to say I'm projecting good energy. I'm trying to bring it in. Okay, that's fine. If you believe in that. I tend to be more of a realistic kind of person. Going into a game, I have the understanding, right? And I'm speaking for myself. I'm not saying that I have the right answer. I'm saying, in my perspective, is when my team goes into a game, or whatever it may be, there is a 50-50 chance of winning. That's the most realistic thing you can do. You know? But if I start going, and I lose, I better be able to take it. There's fights. There's, people cussing people out. Friends that I've talked to, they go in there and, hey, F you, man. It's like, hey, chill out. Chill out. It's not that serious. For one, guys, look, we as fans have no call on the matter. We are getting nothing out of it other than entertainment. And we need to learn how to mature, I think it is. Because I've seen a lot of immaturity, though, on social media with this kind of stuff. Excuse me. and that's the thing I'm getting at. Again, not everybody, right? But there is a lot. But the thing about it too, at the end of the day, it's like you want everybody to win. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, but there's no such thing. There's got to be somebody that loses, right? And I think it hurts more on the pride of the fan base than it does of the players. But we all have our day, right? We all have our day. So until then, hey, you know what? Learn how to be a good sport. And if you dish it out, expect to get it back. You know what I mean? But if you don't want to participate in that kind of stuff, tone it down a little bit, be a little more humble, understand. If you got, you got the one important game to go to that your team's going to go to, so be it. But understand that all the trash you're talking about in the back of your mind, always keep it in mind. There is a 50-50 chance of winning. Right? So with that, guys, I'll make this real short. I'm not feeling very well still. But I still plan to do more things. Also, I want to congratulate my nephew Eddie Vega on behalf of Two Face Entertainment, Ghetto Ballin' Entertainment, Fire Entertainment. We congratulate you, Eddie Vega, on your album release this week. If you have not listened to it, go check it out on all digital streaming platforms. Eddie Vega, The Soft Parade. I also want to send my condolences to Polo Magana over at Ghetto Ballin' Entertainment for his loss. Right now, I won't say due out of respect, you know what I mean? But, I'll say it because he put it on social media. My love and respect to your mother's, to you and your family for your mother's passing. My brother, I love you, dog. I love you. I did show up to the service, and we'll leave it at that. The rest is more personal. Okay, but just a shout out and a love and respect to you. As far as everything else, guys, here at Two Face Entertainment, there will be more interviews as we go on. There's a couple of more surprises coming. And just bear with us. Ride with us. And as for now, this is what it is. But hey, we're bringing you the content, right? With that, guys, this is Two Face Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Fred Segura, signing out.